It is so exciting. I cannot stress how exciting this film is.
And there's so many different side stories to the story as well. Like some of us have a connection, you know, some of us like each other somewhat, and there's kind of like a love triangle going on, you know. But more of that, you know, later on. So.
Nitty-gritty.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
And because this is the first of a film series, there is a whole series of Mandie books.
There's about 60 books.
Yes.
60 books.
And this is the first one. So, and there will be other ones from what we understand.
Yeah.
Could this be, you think it could be as popular as Harry Potter or something?
Actually, I was told, someone actually told me that they thought that this could be as popular as that because of the type of series it is. The person that told me, he's read the whole series and his children have, and he was very familiar with it. So it's exciting. It's a very wholesome film, very family friendly, and the characters are so engaging. They are so engaging that you will fall in love with them and you'll love them in their own right.
And I think obviously one of the draws of Harry Potter is you get to watch Harry Potter grow up and change. And I think the Mandie books really capture that.
Yes.
That each one is a different stage of development.
And they're hoping that the last one will be, Mandie and Joe and everyone will be about 20 maybe, so.
Tell me they never move.
Huh?
Tell me they never move.
That's what we hope. Aunt Lou wants to keep her Mandie nearby at all times.
She does go off to college.
How did you end up with your parts? I actually, I got my part on MySpace. I was emailed. There's another kid in this cast. Minor role, but his mom actually is good friends with Joy, and they were looking for the Joe. So one day I open MySpace and I get a message saying, we would like you for a film. I go, well, junk mail's this, you know. It's not going to be good. But I was surprised because I was called out of school, and my mom goes, this sounds like a great movie. It sounds like something that you would love to be in. And I went down to Charlotte to meet Joy and Owen, and it turned out great. And it was just amazing that happened to me. So.
They did have a casting call, and I don't know, this might have worked for other people, but there was one in Charlotte and one in Atlanta. And for the Charlotte one, you send in your headshot ahead of time, and then they would choose who they wanted to read for what role in the audition. So we were called in, and each of us read for different parts and whatnot, and cast from there, at least mine. That was how I was cast.
Well, I send out my headshots. So when I was invited to audition, I was, I'm gonna go on the audition, but what I decided is that I really, really wanted it, and I didn't know a lot about it, but it looked like a really good piece. So I went to Mars Costume, honey, and I rented me an outfit. I went in there and I said, this film is done in 1899, and I need to look like 1899. I found me a wig and just showed up, and the audition was in a library, right? So I had to sing at a church meeting, and I went in the restroom and changed into my stuff and went flying over there, walked through the library, and you can imagine the looks. I looked a little different than this, but and they were not going. I was not going to know for 2 weeks, and I was about to go on a missions trip to Malawi, Africa. So I told Joy, I said, well, when will you guys know? Because, if you audition for something, honey, you don't want to wait too long. You want to know, right? So she said, well, we will let you know. And I told her I had the book. I said, well, I'll just read it because I have 2 days to get to Malawi. I'll read. She said, no, don't read the book. I said, okay. So on my way back from Malawi, I was gone for a couple of weeks, and we stopped in Nairobi, and I couldn't wait to check my email, and I was looking for hers, and on there, she said, you got the part if you want it, and in Nairobi, in the middle of the night, I said, yeah! You know, I was all excited, man.